Good morning. Aloha. Welcome to Unity of Kona. Let's start with a prayer. Oh, gracious, gentle spirit of love, your energy permeates the universe, igniting earth with your goodness, truth, and beauty. Open our minds and hearts to a deeper awareness of our interconnectedness with you, each other, and all creation. May we experience your unique presence within the sacred web of creation. And so it is. Would you all stand with me this morning as we say our mission statement and our affirmation and our mission? Yeah, and our other statements. Okay, affirmation. I live in spiritual truth, grounded in oneness and open to divine mystery. Our vision statement is a world family of oneness, peace, and love. Our mission statement is to inspire spiritual growth and service through the active practice of love, prayer, faith, joy, and honoring everyone as a child of God. Thank you. Now, if you can just stay standing as we open with our song, Stand Together, as our choir comes forward to help us.
Something great is happening, love is taking hold and it won't let go of us now. Something here is calling us forward, upward motion, we're drops in one ocean, go on. Will you rise up with me today? Lift up your voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. The dream of the highest calling, be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Charities for the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It is a moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Whoa, whoa. Every day's a chance you can do something amazing. Feel your passion blazing and shine. Hang with every vision and dance in new directions. Explode to new heights in your mind. I will rise up with you today. Lift up my voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. The highest calling, be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Share gifts for the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's a moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Whoa, whoa. One dream, one voice, one heart, one world, one dream, one voice, one heart, one world. Stand together. One voice, stand. One heart. The highest calling, be the hope of the new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Curious for the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's a moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now.
We always have fun here. Let's take a minute and greet each other with a handshake and a hug, whatever you're comfortable with. And now it's time to welcome our guests and visitors. So if you haven't been here for a very long time, or if you've never been here before, we would love it if you'd stand up and tell us your name and where you're from. Everybody looks really familiar to me. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to welcome each other. Oh, yay. We want it all over the world. Everybody is you love. That's right. So together we're going to welcome each other and say aloha and God bless you. Yes. And remember to stay after service today because we have some good eats and it's birthday Sunday, so there's always birthday cake on birthday Sunday. So I'm excited about that. I have a sweet tooth. Okay. Um, for our announcement, I like to, we always remind you that if you have a prayer that you're praying and you would like support with that prayer, we have forms in the back on that table that you can write your prayer on there, what you're praying for, and you can get support from us praying over it and also sending it to Silent Unity where they will pray for it for 30 days, day and night. Or you can also download the Be Unity app, which is free, and be able to contact them yourself. So there's always, always prayer support around here. And we know as a group that prayer makes a difference, doesn't it? Things happen. Things happen. It's awesome. Okay, and Patrick's going to come and read the rest of our announcements.
No problem. Good morning, everybody. Here are the announcements for July 6th, 2025. Congratulations to Cindy Avenger, Team Member of the Month. Mahalo, Cindy, for your loving service to your spiritual center. We are so blessed to have you here at Unity of Kona. Cindy is in charge of our volunteer sign-up sheets. Is a bi-weekly platform assistant, fills in as greeter, brings Onalicious food for fellowship, helps with circulation day and other events. Cindy, your can-do attitude and willingness to offer needed support and share your time, energy, and talents is greatly appreciated. You are a bright and shining light, and we are grateful for your spirit of aloha. We love you. Thank you. And as Cindy mentioned, today is Birthday Sunday. We would like to acknowledge everyone who has a birthday this month, especially we know from Arohana, Clyde Hall, Annette Ruddy, and Dondi Nueva. Thank you guys so much. May you celebrate your birthdays with as the love and light each of you are. Happy birthday, Ha'oli na Hanau. Some of our Ohana are in need of food items. Please bring foods that do not require refrigeration and not much cooking, such as canned and packaged dry foods. The box at the top of the stairs labeled Hawaii Food Basket will be used to collect the items. Mahalo nui. Reverend Sophia, with great joy in her heart, will be reaching out personally to connect with Unity of Kona members. If you are not a member and would like to schedule a one-on-one conversation, there is a sign-up sheet at the back of the sanctuary to add your name, or feel free to send an email to unityofkona@gmail.com with Minister Call in the subject line. Kindly include your name, phone number, and best days and times for her to reach you. The Medic Physics 4 class, led by Reverend Sophia, is now scheduled to begin on Friday, July 11th from 8:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. You can join us whether or not you took any of the previous classes. This is an online course, so you can join from anywhere. We will study the creative process, the metaphysical basis for wholeness and health, and the metaphysical basis for prosperity. There are 2 books available for purchase at $25 each, donated by Candy. The sign-up sheet is at the back of the sanctuary, or email unityofkona@gmail.com with metaphysics class in the subject line. This is offered on a love offering basis. Thank you, Reverend Sophia. Today at noon, we have our Sound Bowl healing service and individual energy healing. We hope that you can join us with that after fellowship. We have ukulele Monday evenings from 6 to 7 p.m., led by Dondi, from beginners to experts here in the sanctuary. Bring your ook, some are available to use, and come learn, play, and share. For our regular weekly and monthly events, there's a flyer at the small table at the back of the sanctuary. Feel free to pick one up. And as you know, it takes a village to run our spiritual center, and we appreciate everyone. Unity of Kona depends on loving friends, hands, and hearts of each of us, and we are sincerely asking for your support. Please consider giving just 1 to 4 hours a month of your time. Right now, in addition to financial support, we are in deep need of Sunday greeters, platform assistants, and audio-visual assistants. New sign-up sheets are on the back of the sanctuary. There's a lot of sign-up sheets back there. And if you would like to read the Sunday Daily Word, please add your name on that sign-up sheet as well. There is an additional sign-up sheet upstairs with the refreshments. Your support is absolutely essential, and we thank you in advance from the bottom of our hearts. Mahalo.
Well, you did awesome, Patrick, with that surprise, so thank you. Oh, gosh. Okay. Now we're going to have our daily word, and apparently Carrie, Jeannie, oh, sorry. Where's her name? You're letting her in. Jeannie Carey. That's where I got the Carrie and the Jeannie mixed up. Okay, Jeannie Carey is going to read our daily word. You're muted.
Yeah. Aloha. Okay. Today it's possibilities. Possibilities. I open my mind to limitless possibilities. There are limits. There are limits to what my mind can imagine. I may find a challenge too big to overcome. Today it's possibilities. Possibilities. I open my mind to the limitless possibilities. All right. There are limits. There are limits to what my mind can imagine. To overcome. Right. Or too complex to work through in the past. I might have avoided such challenges, but today I turn within for guidance. Within my inner sanctuary, I find infinite possibilities for God. Nothing is or ever could be impossible. As a spiritual being, I open my mind so these possibilities can enter my imagination. With spiritual sight, I begin and apprehend what is possible. I emerge from my prayer time filled with inspiration and clarity, ready to take the steps necessary to make my vision a reality. I return again and again to limitless field of infinite potential where I can claim divine ideas and know the presence and power of God is in and all through all things. For nothing will be impossible with God. Luke 1:37. And I open my mind to limitless possibilities. Mahalo. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. And we do. We open our minds to limitless possibilities. It's so exciting when we do that. The things that can happen in our lives are amazing. Um, now, I'd like you to imagine this room as a giant heart. So let's all take a deep breath. Maybe close our eyes. And visualize our sanctuary as a beautiful, beautiful heart. Feel the love and the energy of those around you flowing in and through you. See that loving energy flowing around every person here in the sanctuary and spreading out to every person, every circumstance. And if there are any events or circumstances in your life or anyone you know in need of prayer, see them in the center of this most beautiful, loving heart. As together we say the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Okay. The choir is going to come, and we're going to sing together. It's in Every One of Us, page 4. They're right in the little pocket in front of you, page 4. It's in Every One of Us.
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us to be free. Find your heart, open your eyes and see. We can all be anything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, here and now.
Thank you very much. Now it's time for our message and our with our dear Sasha that I think we all know. Yay. Yay. She's had many positions in the Unity, and now she's become a speaker, and we're so blessed to have her and her joy and enthusiasm with us each week. Well, once a month, yes. Thank you, Sasha.
Well, good morning. I'm so excited and grateful, as always, to be here with you today in this sacred place that we co-create together. My talk is called The Sacred Space Between Us. It is inspired by Chapter 9 of the Heart-Centered Metaphysics. We've been continuing on this journey through this book. And so today we're going to just dive deeper. We're going to talk about how it explores what it really means to pray with others. Not for them, not to God, but from God consciousness, from a place of inner knowing, spiritual awareness, and deep love. When we pray with others, we step into a sacred connection where hearts align and spirits move. Sounds a little bit like dancing to me. It's not about asking God to change something. It's about changing our own consciousness to see rightly. A few weeks ago, I was asked to give the prayer and a blessing at my nephew's graduation party. I got to go to Oahu and celebrate. It was such an honor to hold a space for this young man full of potential on the edge of adulthood. Here's a picture of us at that. This is my younger brother's oldest son. He is so tall. You're telling me. What made it even more special is that my mom, who you all know as Rev Deb, often gave the prayers and blessings in our family, and it felt sacred to step into that role. I was nervous and honored. I sure felt her with me, and I felt the power of praying with someone, not just in saying words, but affirming their light, their path, their wholeness. And all of these people gathered together to celebrate him. And I got to share a little prayer in that moment. It was magnificent. And that's what this chapter reminds us. Praying with others isn't about changing them. It's about standing with them in truth. I just threw a few of these in here too because it was really fun to have all my kids there at this party. So those were all my kids and even my sister down there on the bottom. So I just threw those in there because it was a lot of fun. Unity teaches that prayer isn't about pleading or begging. As Eric Butterworth, the best-selling author of 16 books, he was a prominent leader in Unity and New Thought, said, "We do not really pray to God. Rather, we pray from a consciousness of God. We align ourselves with divine mind, and from that state of oneness, we see truth for another." Unity was built on prayer. We say it every Sunday. We are a prayer ministry. Our entire movement began with people gathering to hold truth together, not to plead or beg, but to affirm divine life. I once visited the Unity Prayer Chapel in Unity Village, Missouri, and I can honestly say it felt electric. Walking into this chapel where, I don't know how long at that time, it was in the 90s, how long it had been there, but how many people had prayed in this church. I could not find a good picture of it. It was just, but this is what it says in there, "Be still and know." It doesn't do it justice. It was just a small chapel, but it was beautiful. The silence was full. It's as if the space itself had been steeped in generations of spiritual intention. Then, of course, we have silent unity, which is 24/7. You could call, I don't know if many people know that, it's a 1-800 number you can call and pray with someone at any time. Middle of the night, early morning, they'll pray with you. Then they continue to pray with you for 30 days. Just like here, you could fill out the prayer slip in the back of the sanctuary. It'll get sent on to Silent Unity and prayed on for 30 days. Your request is, held in sacred prayer for 30 days, and it's a reminder that you are never alone. You are always held in love. Healing isn't about changing symptoms. It's about a shift in awareness, a change from error thought to truth, from fear to love, from dis-ease to wholeness. Prayer is self-realization, getting centered within. This is Eric Butterworth going on to say, when we pray with others, we anchor in what is already is, the Christ presence within them, their wholeness, their highest self. We see them not as a broken or lacking, but as a whole, radiant expression of love. Charles Filmer, co-founder of Unity, said some of the greatest healings came when the healer simply saw perfection in the patient. This doesn't mean to pretend someone's not hurting. It means seeing beyond the outer appearance to the deeper truth. It goes on to say, don't try to set them right, see them rightly. When we do that, we create a sacred space between us, a space where judgment falls away and only love remains. There is someone close to me who has been in and out of rehab for many years. I often worry when I don't hear from him for a period of time. I've prayed so many times out of fear. Just before writing this, those old thoughts of fear and worry had come back, and I had to dive deep in reminding me that the deepest prayer is not about fixing. It's about seeing rightly, about holding him in the light. He texted me the next day. Power of energy, isn't that beautiful? He's well, and he celebrated the 4th, sober and working on projects around his house. We truly can find peace within prayer and holding someone in light. When I was a child, I remember coming home and I was really frustrated. I had had a bad day, a fight with one of my best friends. And I was like, I just don't like her anymore. We're not friends anymore. My mom asked me to hold her in a light, bubble of white light. I'm not going to do that. Why am I going to do that? She was mean to me. She's like, I want you to visualize her in a bubble of white light and love. Just try it. What do you got to lose? So I did. I tried it. A little bit of resistance. But as I went to bed, I laid there imagining her and our fight and our challenge in a bubble of white light and love. I know, it's a little woo-woo. But it made me feel better, just inside. And then the next day, our challenge had been resolved, and we'd been friends running off. I've gone on to use that simple tool in my life, and it always works. It might not give the results that I thought, but usually it's better. Yay, God, as my mama would have said. So now I invite you to take a deep breath. We're going to let our shoulders relax, and we're going to let our heart open. We're going to close our eyes if that feels comfortable to you. We're going to close our eyes if that feels comfortable for you. We're going to just take a few deep breaths in and out. We're going to breathe in the very breath of life that is in this room, this love and light. We're going to exhale out anything that is holding us from being here in this moment. We're going to breathe in, hold it for just a moment, and breathe out. Once again, breathe in, letting those shoulders relax and letting your heart open. And in this space of quiet peace, I ask you to bring someone to mind. Maybe someone you simply love deeply, or maybe someone you do worry about. So bring that person to mind right now. Without needing to fix anything, just see them in the light. See them as whole, strong, radiant with divine life. In your mind's eye, surround them with a bubble of white light. Imagine them smiling, peaceful, and loved. Now whisper inwardly, I see you. I hold you. I know the truth of you. And let's breathe into this moment once more. Holding this person in this beautiful bubble of white light. And now we're going to gently release that bubble and watch it float up into the sky. We're going to let go and let God. Surrounding them in the highest and the best. And now I want you to gently come back to this moment, this sanctuary. Feel that chair beneath you. When you're ready, feel free to open your eyes and be here in this moment. In this special sacred moment, I'd like you to still hold that moment as we do our next activity. I'm going to be handing out to each of you, and you can do this at home. If you wouldn't mind handing that out. We're going to make some prayer flags. So I'd like you to take a moment. Yep, and you can hand out, and you could take, they could take a few colored markers. You could be colorful there. There's different slips of paper here, and we're going to create a prayer flag. And you could write on there for the person that you were thinking, you are strong and whole. Peace surrounds you. I see your light. You are divine life in expression. You are whole and well. I love you. Or whatever comes to your mind. You could just draw a picture, whatever moves you right now. And we're going to share this. We're actually going to string this up and make our prayer flag right here. Because we are together in this sacred connection praying for everyone. So we're going to put a little music on, take some time, and this is your chance to be a little creative here. you're thinking that it'd be all uniform if we kept it one way, but you get to let whatever moves you, however you'd like the paper to be. Continue to work on your flags, and I have some handy dandy assistants that are going to come and help me. So we have Marcus and his son Bram, and they're going to hold the string, and there's clothespins to the side right here underneath the peace sign. You can grab a clothespin and come up when you feel ready and moved. Come on up and hang it right here on the string. beautiful prayer flag you have created. We've created together. Do we feel the power zing in the room? We have a few more coming up, so we're having a few more adding to it. This is beautiful. Thank you for doing this with us. Whether or not we see these results in the outer, your prayer matters. No effort is ever wasted. The process is sure as God. That's what the book says. We let go of trying to force an outcome and trust that divine life is always at work. Divine life is always at work. We don't fix, we see rightly. I'd like to thank our assistants here for holding this. Maybe we'll find a spot that we can hang it, and we'll find somewhere that we can actually have it lifted, and we'll hold this in prayer. And thank you for doing this, almost like a moving prayer, moving meditation that you all got to be a part of. But we're not quite finished with the playful stuff yet. In closing, I'd like to enjoy a bit of sacred play, if you will. I invite you to simply watch the bubbles. Rising from the bubble machine, let them be a symbol of your prayers lifted, high, free, light, and unburdened. Seeing everyone and everything in a bubble of light and love. How fun is that? I got to play with this the last few weeks with lots of kids. We had lots of family and grandkids and playfulness. And as I was preparing for this, I went, a bubble of white and love. My mom's always working through me, I'm telling you. And she says, I release this prayer into the sacred space between us. I see you. I love you. I let go. And in closing, I hold you in the light. I see your perfection. I know the truth of you is wholeness, and I release all concern. In the sacred space between us, only love is real. Let's go out in this week and let those bubbles fly.
Woo! Thank you, Sasha. So fun. I found that kind of prayer, when we just see them, see ourselves, see whatever it is in perfection, is the greatest antidote to worry and fear. It just goes away, doesn't it? It's awesome. You know, how many of you have children? Probably quite a few of you. And it's so easy to get into the fear and the worry, isn't it? But when you see that child in that kind of prayer, in light and in perfection, and everything is perfect, whew, it just lifts it. And things happen. And things happen. Oh, it's awesome. Well, now we're going to take our tithes and offerings. It's a wonderful joy to get to give back to this Ohana and keep our ministry going, and we certainly appreciate anything that you can give. So we ask you to take your gift in your hand as we pray our offering prayer. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am abundantly prosperous in every way. And while the offering's being taken, our choir is going to come and help us sing I'm So Grateful. And it's on page 6 and 7 in your little booklets that are behind the chairs.
On page 7 are the hand motions that we do during this song. And so we're going to kind of demonstrate, but you can also follow along in the book.
Thank you. All right, we're going to bless our offering. As together we pray, through Spirit, we know that as we give, so shall we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these gifts to you and your will and your work in this center, in our lives, and in our community. And so it is. Thank you. Okay, well, next week our speaker is going to be our Kayla Harvey. And so she is going to be speaking on the nature of God revealed. So you will not want to miss that. Okay. So be here next week with your good friends. And today we're going to join a circle behind the cameras and going to sing together, Let There Be Peace on Earth. And thank you so much for all coming. I'm so glad to see you all.
Let there be peace on earth, and Aloha hoy, aloha hoy, e ke ona o ka no I ka lipo. One fond embrace, ahoy ai au, until we meet.
Have a fabulous week. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay, if everybody, can we get your assistance? If you have your personal items on the chairs, please remove them. And if we can get some help moving the chairs, we're going to stack them all against the wall right over here on where I'm pointing, because I'm really bad with my left and rights and perspective. Thank you, everybody.